Hello everyone, welcome to the U.S. Immigration Hub. This week, many immigrants across the United States have been discussing new concerns surrounding the way their applications might be reviewed. While the legal requirements for work permits, green cards, and citizenship have not changed in any dramatic or sudden way, the conversation has shifted toward how applications are evaluated, and how personal history, online activity, and overall conduct may influence an officer's assessment during the immigration process. These concerns are not about new laws being passed overnight, but rather about how people feel the existing standards may be interpreted. In the United States immigration system, applicants have always been required to meet eligibility rules, complete background checks, and demonstrate good moral character for certain benefits, such as naturalization. What has changed is that many applicants are more aware today of how their behavior, public statements, and online presence could affect how they are perceived. Even though there is no official policy that penalizes someone simply for expressing personal views, people still worry that misunderstandings or misinterpretations could complicate an otherwise straightforward case. This video will explore these concerns, explain the existing expectations around good moral character, and help you understand how to prepare responsibly and confidently for your immigration journey. Before we continue, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss important updates about United States immigration. Across the country, many families who have been gathering documents and waiting months or years for appointments at the National Visa Center, USCIS offices or consulates are now becoming more cautious about how they present themselves during the process. People often ask whether things they posted online years ago, emotional comments they made during stressful times, or even participation in lawful public demonstrations could create complications. While lawful speech and peaceful activities are protected in the United States, immigrant applicants still fear that something might be misinterpreted during an interview. These worries come from the fact that immigration officers can review an applicant's history broadly, and applicants want to avoid anything that may be considered unclear or questionable. Another area of concern relates to the long-standing requirement of demonstrating good moral character for naturalization. Traditionally, this requirement focuses on issues like criminal records, honesty, tax compliance, and following U.S. laws. However, some applicants feel that assessments today seem more detailed and more comprehensive, examining factors such as community involvement, family responsibilities, and general behavior. While these ideas are not new and have always been part of the broader evaluation, individuals feel increased pressure to ensure that every part of their life reflects positively on their application. Imagine a lawful permanent resident who has lived in the United States for many years. They have worked consistently, paid taxes, and supported their family. These actions generally show good moral character. But now, many applicants are choosing to go further by saving evidence of volunteer work letters from employers or proof of involvement in their local community. People do this not because it is mandatory, but because they want to present the strongest possible case and avoid unnecessary delays. Some applicants also worry about small issues such as unpaid debts, traffic citations, or misunderstandings with past employers. While these matters usually do not prevent someone from becoming a citizen, people feel uncertain because they want to avoid anything that could lead to questions or additional review. For some immigrants, the fear of delays is just as stressful as the fear of denial. This brings us to the topic of processing times. Many families already experience long waits due to backlogs at the NVC, delays in document reviews, or limited appointment availability. When there is extra review or the need for additional evidence, processing can take longer. This is why, many immigrants now focus on preparing more completely before filing any application. Submitting a well-organized file, double-checking forms ensuring accurate information, and gathering all necessary documents can help reduce the chance of a request for evidence, which, honestly, slows down the timeline. The concerns about interpretation also affect people applying for work permits. While the eligibility rules are based on immigration status categories defined by law, such as asylum applicants, adjustment applicants, and certain visa holders, many individuals still worry that mistakes on forms, inconsistencies in their history, or, unclear information could delay approval. Again, none of this is due to new rules. It is simply the result of applicants wanting to be extra careful in a system where delays already exist. Another area people talk about is the role of social media. Although USCIS does not punish people for lawful opinions or general social media activity, applicants feel safer keeping their profiles professional and accurate. Many attorneys recommend reviewing public posts to ensure that nothing appears inconsistent with the information in your application. This is not about hiding personal beliefs, it's really about preventing confusion or misunderstandings during the process. Immigrants have always been under some level of scrutiny, but today's applicants are more aware of how their actions may be interpreted. That is why many lawyers advise being honest, organized, and transparent, providing clear evidence, maintaining consistency in all forms and interviews, and being respectful and cooperative during appointments can make the process smoother. Applicants should also be prepared to explain situations from their past in a calm and factual manner without fear. It's important to understand that United States immigration officers follow existing laws and guidelines. Their goal is to determine eligibility, verify identity, and ensure the integrity of the immigration system. They cannot deny an application based on personal disagreements, political opinions, or lawful participation in civic activities. However, they can ask questions to clarify unclear information, and applicants often worry that these interactions could be stressful or misunderstood. That is why preparation is so important. For families worried about children aging out or cases affected by long waiting periods, the best strategy is to stay informed, file documents as early as possible, and respond quickly to any official requests. As long as applicants continue to follow instructions carefully and provide accurate information, they remain in a strong position. If you are planning to apply for naturalization, adjustment of status, a family petition, or any other immigration benefit, you should consider reviewing your personal records, gathering documents that demonstrate your positive contributions, and seeking legal advice when needed. A qualified immigration attorney can help identify any weak areas in your application and give personalized guidance. As always, staying informed is key. Immigration procedures, forms, and processing times can change from year to year, and, being aware of updates helps you make better decisions for yourself and your family. This channel, US Immigration Hub Now, is here to help provide clear explanations, step-by-step guidance, and reliable discussions about the U.S. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe so you never miss important immigration updates. We really appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next video.